Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. So, I'm watching this show, Jennifer Hudson, new show, and a lot of people get asked the same question. What can you not live without? What would you absolutely not be able to live without? And she asked her guest this today, and it got me thinking because I'm listening to the guest's answer, and it's like, I can't live without my coffee. I can't live without my dog. I can't live without my car. I can't live without, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this and I'm thinking to myself, if we were to take this question seriously, what would it be? Honestly and truly, if this one thing was taken away from you, you would end your life because you cannot live without it. Like, seriously. I mean, that sounds really harsh. But if you honestly think about that question, what can you not live without? And if that one thing was taken away, your life would tragically end. And I'm not talking about air. I need air to breathe, or I need a head. Like, I'm not talking about stuff like that. I mean, like, material things, people, stuff like that. This is a really great question to ponder because I can guarantee you, I sat here for a good half an hour thinking about that question and wondering what is so important in my life that if I did not have it, my life would completely spiral out of control and I could possibly die tragically. I would just look for a way out. Or even worse, like I could end up in danger somehow and taken from this world unwillingly. Right? So first and foremost for me, I don't have kids and I'm not married, so I can't say my kids are my husband, right? But the first thing that came to my mind was my dog. But then if I really think about that, I'm going to have to live without my dog at some point. I've had 3 other dogs and I've had to live without them. So I know I can live without my dog. I don't want to. I want him to live forever. I will be so broken and sad when that day comes, but I know it will come because their lifespan is not as long as mine. So that's not true. And then I thought about, my family. And it's like, I've already lost my mom and dad. I've already lost a brother. So, I mean, if I were to lose anyone else in my family, would that cause my life to end? I don't think so. I mean, I would be completely broken. That would be a devastating loss if I lost like my sister that I'm closest to. It would be a devastating loss for me. Or my niece. I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. It would be so painful to have to go through. But would I get through it? Yes, I would. That would not lead me to have my life completely come undone and end up in a situation where my life would end. So honestly and truly, I mean, think about it. Like, what is there anything? And it's a great question because the answer I came up with was my faith. My faith, my beliefs. That is the one thing that if I didn't have it, because I know that for a fact because I've been there. I've been there when I completely hopeless, lost all hope, had no confidence, no self-worth, anything like that. And I prayed to God that I would somehow tragically go and I wouldn't have to burden the feeling of waking up every day anymore. I've been there. And then I found my faith, which to me is the universe. To you, it might be God. To other people, it might be just Jesus. It might be Christianity. It might be the Jewish religion. It might not be a religion or anything. That's why mine is the universe. I just say, the universe provides, and it's energy. But whatever faith you have, that's what's guiding you, That's where your happiness comes from, because you have faith that you're a good person. You have faith that you can get through anything. You have faith that you are worth it. You have faith in yourself, right? And your family and your work and all of these things that make up your entire life and your happiness that comes with it. So it's a raw question, but it's a great question. So I really invite you guys to just think about it. And when you come up with that answer, or even just write it down at the top of a piece of paper, write it down in your journal. What is one thing I cannot live without? ? Think about it. Think about it. And it will force you to think about losing things you could never imagine losing. And that may make you very emotional. Because the thought about losing my sister, my niece, my dog, that's not an easy thing for me to think about. So think about that. See what feelings come up for you. See what comes up and write about it. And just say, I just realized, maybe there's someone in your life that holds you together. Maybe they're the ones that keep you safe from yourself, because if they weren't around, you would be so unhappy, right? But here's the thing. If that's the case, that means you need to dig a little bit deeper, because you should be making yourself happy. Your happiness should not be based on someone else's existence. Your soul happiness. Things in your life, children, family, husband, wife, pets, jobs, they all add to this happiness, right? But that's a great question for you to get to the core of who you are. Not who mom is, who the wife is, who the husband is, or who you are as a sister, who you are as a brother. That's not what we're talking about here. Who you are. You, just without anybody else, who are you? So this is a great question that's going to open up so much more for you. It did for me, and I'm a life coach, so, okay. But it's going to bring up some weird things that you're not going to want to think about or even acknowledge, or, think about husband and wife scenario. Till death do us part, right? 9 times out of 10, a husband and wife don't go at the same time. Right? So that may be something that you are going to have to think about eventually at some point in your life. Can you live without that person? Can you not? Like, think about it, write about it, journal about it. Okay? And if anybody needs any help kind of processing what they come up with, please feel free to reach out to me. Leave a comment or contact me through my email, anchorthejoy@gmail.com. Okay? And or visit my website, anchorthejoy.com, and send me something through the contact form there. You know, I'd love to hear and help you work through anything that might come up for you. All right? Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.